تقبلوا رومي. رومي تيكلين ستام زوالو تا ازول سي رومي. ازول رومي ممكن تفتح المايك ازول.
Salam.
ازول رومي.
Can you speak English?
Hello, yes. Where
Yes.
are
Where
you
you
from?
from? Where you from?
No, I'm asking you because you are joining our live now, and I don't know where are you from.
Okay, I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Where from Pakistan?
Punjab.
Punjab. Yes, and the Indian-Pakistani borders, right?
Basically, we have a lot of countries that, like joined by borders to us.
Okay.
So
Since you joined us, we are talking about anyway, we are talking about languages and native languages. What is the native language you speak in Punjab?
So we speak Punjabi, and there's
Urdu.
like more than 80 languages we speak in Pakistan. We can it's official languages like Kana Urdu and English, but like every province have its own like language. But since I live in Punjab, or is Punjabi, there's like they speak Sindhi, Balochi, Balochistan speak Balochi, so it's like different.
Different languages. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
How many official languages? I mean, do you know what I mean by official language? Which means official languages that are approved or admitted by the constitution, the Pakistani constitution, for example. How many languages, official languages?
Like 80, between 80, because like all are registered, speaking all over the regions, of the country.
But how you manage this differentiates between languages?
Official language is only like one, that like customary to use. So it's English. I already told you it's English and Urdu.
English, yeah. Okay. You told me that you speak. How many languages do you speak, Romi?
I speak Urdu, I speak Punjabi, I speak English, I speak Hindi, I speak basic Korean. I'm trying to learn Turkish right now.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, you speak many languages. Do you have any idea about North African countries and the languages that are spoken in North Africa?
Oh, North Africa, like Africa is so vast. So, like, can you point out some countries?
Just the north of Africa. Do you know Marrakesh?
Yeah, Marrakesh.
I know because Marrakesh is the name of a country in your language, right?
It's Marrakesh. I think like in Arabic and but it's Marrakesh, something like that, right?
Yeah, because I know in Persian language and Urdu you call Morocco Marrakesh.
Yeah, Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco, because in Persian language it's not called Morocco, it's called Marrakesh, right? Okay.
I think like in all those countries, I think like you speak Arabic. I think so, if I'm not wrong.
Well,
or like French.
Not really. No. Because that's really the most common thing among everyone who asks me. For example, you say that okay, you are Arab, you speak Arabic, but the reality is not like this. In Morocco, for example, I will talk about the context of Morocco because I'm Moroccan. In Morocco, we have two official languages. Yes,
okay.
we speak Arabic and we speak the other dialects, but we are not Arabs. I'm talking about myself. I'm not Arab, but we have another official language that most of people outside or abroad don't know, which is Amazigh. Have you ever, for example, heard about something like Amazigh, Berber, something like this?
No, I didn't, but I want to, hear more about it.
Yeah, because I'm an Amazigh, and the Amazigh people are the native people of North Africa, because that was the original, or the original language that was spoken in the countries, for example, in Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, in some parts of Egypt also. And still we still speak that language among us, and it's official, for example, in Morocco and Algeria, and I think in Libya also it's official. It becomes official, which means it's become taught in schools, universities. We can write it, we can speak with it, we can just teach it at schools. But before
So, like, how you guys write it? Like you
well,
write in Arabic dialect?
no, it's totally different from Arabic. It's
So, like,
another
it has
language. It
its
has
own alphabet?
Yeah, it has own alphabet. Yeah, we call the alphabet the script. We write with the we write Tamazight language. We call Tamazight language. Tamazight is the language, but when we say Amazigh, they are the people who speak Tamazight. You know, for example, just like when you say Pakistani, Pakistan, Pakistani language and the people. But for example, for Tamazight, when we say Tamazight, it's the language.
Yeah,
Amazigh
yeah.
is the people are the people who speak this language. Well, you said how we write it. We write it with the script that we call Tiefinagh script. Tiefinagh script is totally different. It's not Arabic. It's not Latin. Yes, there are some countries that write Tamazight language in Latin script, but its original script is Tiefinagh. We call it Tiefinagh. That's the system of writing we use to write Tamazight language, and it's a language, and it has also some its varieties, or let's call them dialects, and it's considered like an Afro-Asiatic language, because
That's
I think if you
that's actually, like a lot of people don't know about this, and this is a cool piece of information for me.
well, the other information that may be interested is the Amazigh, which I called you now. The people who speak Tamazight, Amazigh as a word means the free man. That's why, because among history we used to fight anyone who wants to invade our. Even now we are fighting for our language. Not only in the history, but that's why we choose this word to describe ourselves, because most of people describe us with other
Yeah.
names, like for example Berber. Yes,
Like your language is basically your, like identity. Nelson
identity.
Mandela
Yeah,
said
exactly.
that
Yeah.
if you speak to somebody in the language that, he knows, he will understand it, but he will listen it. But if you speak in the language he, like native in it, he will understand it.
Yes, exactly, because it's your native language describes who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now I give you some points about our language, and can you, for example, because I heard that there are somehow and some similarities between the Indo-European languages and the Afro-Asiatic languages. For example, what do you call the preposition in? For example, if you say, I went, or I live in Pakistan. Can you translate it in your language, for example?
Like there are so many languages I speak. Which
Okay,
language
that's
you want me to translate into?
in Urdu and Punjabi.
Okay, so in Urdu, it will be मैं पाकिस्तान में रहती हूँ, and in Punjabi it will be मैं पाकिस्तान ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ.
Okay, it's a little difficult to catch the words, but I catch the word Pakistan because
And like in Hindi, basically Urdu is actually Urdu mean is like it's when like a lot of people from different areas like came together in like Mughal Empire. You know about Mughal Empire?
Mhm. Yeah, Mongol Empire. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, during that like time, a lot of people from different, like a region of the whole subcontinent come together to like form an army, and they were like talking in different languages, and
Mhm.
they like some like word from Turkey, some Turkish, some from Farsi, some from Sanskrit, some from like French, some from like all over. So it created Urdu. Basically,
Urdu.
Urdu is like language of army. So that's how
Oh, okay.
it is
Okay.
created. It's the
Okay.
mixture of like different languages,
Different
and
languages.
it
Okay.
basically can absorb perfectly other languages if you speak.
Mhm. Okay, I forgot to ask you a question. The main question, actually, what is your your mother tongue, the first language you spoke when you were a child?
That will be Urdu.
Urdu. Okay, so it means that your parents or the language you speak at home is Urdu.
Yeah.
But
You can say that because like my father is in like from UK, so
uh-huh.
it can be like both.
Okay, but how did you manage to learn other languages?
Cause like I think like mostly like my father was like English, so I
Mhm.
learned like English that way. My mother was like from Pakistan, and
Mhm.
she speaks Pakistani, like a
Mhm.
lot of Pakistani languages. So that's how I know. And Urdu and Hindi is quite similar, so I got to know like that. And mostly like on all the other languages that I know is like basically pure. I wanted to learn that how
Mhm.
I learned.
Yeah, okay. I have other questions. For example, uh,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel or how people feel when you speak about, for example, when you go to Pakistan, for example, and you meet some people who speak, for example, Pakistani or Punjabi, but they know that you speak Urdu. How they feel if when they hear you speak in Urdu, for example?
So, they feel fine because my Urdu is quite good. Uh, so I don't feel, like excluded or anything. And,
Mhm.
it's if you know the language, language is one thing that, connects to your people.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, and the other thing is the Pakistani people are like the notable for their hospitality. So
Mhm.
even though you know nothing about Urdu, or you know nothing about even though you not speak same language, they will treat you
Mhm.
like you are like literally they are the hospitable people
Okay.
that
It means that
you can meet.
yeah, it means that, for example, in Pakistan there is no problem with the language whether you speak Urdu, Punjabi, you will be treated the same.
Yeah, like if there are, yeah, I think so. But like, for example, if you go to area like in like other province in like Sindh, there are people who might not know Urdu, and they are
Uh-huh.
speaking Sindhi. So like it might be difficult, but each province has like his own like
Mhm.
each province has their own language. So
Mhm.
they can speak Urdu, and they can speak their native language too. Of
Mhm.
course, like when they travel across the like province line, so they might fit like try to fit in, or like they might like try it, but I don't know if that's the case.
Mhm. But there is no case like, for example, they feel ashamed of speaking their language, no? There is no such feeling, no?
uh I think so. Like for me, maybe. So, like speaking, like when this is a big topic for us because we were like colonized for like 100 year, you know, British ruled
Yeah.
on us. So, like all over like subcontinent. So it's like, yeah, if you feel that way, like we don't feel ashamed, you know, like for speaking Urdu to each other, but we kind of feel that, you know, because it has a very great influence on us that you know, the Englishmen used to speak English and they used to, you know, like treat us some other ways because we didn't know their language, and they treated us below the below, you
Okay.
know.
Which means
Yeah.
it was like the same case in Morocco when they were in Morocco when it was colonized by French, because it's the same case, except we had French and you had British or English there, right?
Yeah,
Because it
definitely.
was
So
English the most dominant
because
language
of
there. Yeah, I mean, do you have this problem with the language with those who want to force the English, for example, right? Okay, I don't know if she is still hearing us. Okay, Mshet. Thank you, Romy. I'm really happy to so you joined us and you shared with us many thoughts about your country, Pakistan, uh, your language. Because yes, I'm living abroad and I meet many people from Pakistan, from all of them. I think they are from Pakistan. They are really good people. They are generous people. As you said, you proved me this because you said they are hospital. I know them. I met many of them. I went to their stores, for example. People who lives in Europe, they absolutely. I mean, they can go to the store and they may find either Indian or Pakistani, and they are really good people. And thank you for for the information you gave us about your language, your country, and we would love also you can join us in other times to speak more and to go deeper in these discussions.